Yeah.
curtain,
Yes.
some sort of, I don't know, some other kind of covering, and
Yeah.
darkness.
A
Yeah.
curtain.
Yeah.
Yes. Because other people cannot see what you are doing.
Right.
Yeah.
And also
Yes.
you have to see a arm extend length apart.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Arm's length.
Yeah,
Yay.
you have to measure very carefully and then take your seat. Just joking.
The wacky world of measuring.
Great. The second one, please explain the vow. You eat a rest stop.
Dangerous no matter what country you're in.
What? What is that?
Yeah. What does the
Oh, because you're not
Wait.
supposed to eat twice, unless there's a lot of caveats, like if it's way too far between the house where you got the food and your monastery, right? You're not supposed to eat twice unless many factors.
yeah, you're not supposed to eat twice within 24 hours.
Right.
Yeah. And you stop at where?
Dugne.
Householders, please.
Or in a sponsor's house if it's far enough from another sponsor or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought here is talk about the non-Buddhist resident or business.
Yeah. Yeah.
But why?
Yeah.
Why
There was a
can
lot.
why
Well,
cannot-
because people will wonder, what are you doing if you're staying at this non-Buddhist place and eating there a lot?
Yeah, they will think
And
you
they'll go,
might.
oh, we should check that out.
Yeah, they might think you share the same viewpoints. The non-Buddhist. Yay, because the Vinaya put a lot of emphasis on being an example. Yay. The third one, let's about asking a nun to cook for you. Please give us an exception.
Oh, if you're teaching her Dharma and you're in the situation where you're allowed to be teaching them Dharma.
Sick.
Or if you've had extraordinary realization.
Yeah. Yeah, if you are extraordinary being or high teacher.
And you're under the same financial umbrella?
Yes. Yes. Okay. And what if you saw you have those good qualities? Do you still break this vow? You thought you had, but you didn't actually. You are ignorant. Did you break the vow?
It's a lower vow you break or something.
That's a vow, yeah, not fully broken.
Yeah, not so serious, but still break the vow. Yay, thank you. Sorry, I forgot to make them
together.
Sorry. So then let's review together. Lat chik, then chik, together. Net means sick, and duk, sit down.
Such a sick.
Yay. Okay, this paragraph under the guidance of Venerable Upala. But Gesha, please check.
This was hard.
Yeah, it is hard. I don't know why I gave you this one. Okay. Yeah. All right.
We made him laugh. That's good.
Toga means this is a special ceremony you can do to eat extra food. Okay. If you want to eat, if it's a proper way to eat extra food. Okay. So, in the Vinaya, there's 108 different little rituals. And this is one of the rituals. So if you can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes,
I have to
perfectly.
sit outside. Then you got to find a monk who has the 8 qualities, right? To get the food from.
Oh,
Okay, so there has to be a good monk to get the food from him. Okay, and I'll show you the 8 qualities. We did them about a year ago,
oh, right.
a year and a half ago. Okay, so they got to have the 8 qualifications, and they haven't finished their meal yet, and so they are. You'll hear means person to whom you direct the ceremony. Okay, the other person in the ceremony. You are the person who wants to have more food, and they are the yule means. So here we have this ancient division into yule and ten. So they are an appropriate person to ask to give you some extra food. Okay, and then you have to sit down in front of them in the chicken position. Okay.
Which was the chicken position?
Tsokbor.
So
Okay.
Oh,
It means to, what do you call that, you guys?
Squat.
Genuflect
Squat.
is the
You
word
have
you-
to squat.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to squat in front of them. Okay. Yeah, good spelling.
Oh my God. Thank you, Gesha.
Okay. Okay. That's not the exciting part. It's still coming. Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. It's a good jump. This is Vinaya is extremely difficult. Okay, it's very very strange things. I think when you finish, you will understand it and not before. Okay, it's just impossible, and I don't think anybody understands it. Okay, okay,
Okay.
all right.
Finish.
Let's go see. You gotta unshare your screen. Oh, okay. Here we go.
I'm sorry, Alison. I really took you down the wrong path there.
No, you
No problem.
guys tried. Okay, so there's the sentence that Alison just had. And what's going to happen after you sit down in front of them? And let's read this first, Alison. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, let me go get the big cursor. Okay, go ahead.
昨天นี้รับช่วงเดินงาคังรุงคีต้มผาซอกรุงเย็นเชะทังเต็มผาทัง
Okay, good. What's chugye?
The 8 worldly thoughts.
Ritual. Oh,
Oh.
okay.
These are the
Eight
8 qualities
8
that the
qualities.
monk is going to have if he's going to give you food. Okay, so it means a qualified person, qualified monk has 8 qualities. Okay, first quality, they should have donbas and
Pledges.
one of the 5 different sets, any one of the 5 different sets of vows. What are the 5 sets of vows?
Lifetime lay vows.
No, that's not Rapchu. You see what I mean?
Only monks. vows.
Junior monk,
Not those.
intermediate monk,
Monk, intermediate
full
monk.
ordained monk.
By the way, there is no intermediate monk.
Oh yeah, sorry, intermediate monk,
intermediate nun,
non-fully ordained, non-beginner.
Yeah. Novice nun,
Oh,
novice.
intermediate nun, full nun, and then novice monk and fully ordained monk. So 5, okay? They should have one of those 5 sets of vows. Or at least soul room for $20. $20.
It should be capable of getting them.
Nah.
Aspiration to get them.
Nah,
When they leave the home life?
you're getting worse and worse. Okay.
Able to fix them?
They're in charge of the food?
Pardon.
No, but that was a good guess. Or they broke their vows, but their
No, they
vows
restored them.
are fixable.
Okay.
Okay, this is the so and sojong. Okay. So they broke their vows already, but they didn't lose their vows yet. And if they do confession, they can still fix them. Okay, so it's very interesting. This probably applies to everybody in the monastery. So they broke their vows somehow. Minimum, yanche means minimum. They should be a person who has fixable one of the 5 vows, okay? One of the 5 sets of vows. They broke them, but they didn't lose them yet, okay? Got it?
Yeah.
If you break one of the first 4, you
Lose your.
lose your vows. But let's say he broke one of the small vows. So does he still have vows? Yeah, he kind of has vows. If he fixes them, okay? All right, here's the second requirement. Please read. Dr. Kramer's checking this list with you.
Mm-hmm.
Samparang Shintu Nepa.
Yeah, good. What's that mean?
In their right mind?
Yeah, they're not crazy. Okay. In English, we say in your right mind. In Tibetan, you say you are staying in the nature of your mind. Okay. You're not crazy. Okay. Third one. Please read.
Look Tama to Nepa.
Yeah.
Look Tama to
Yeah.
Nepa.
Tamil, yeah.
This is a Mexican food called tamale.
Mm.
Nah, just kidding. The worst bad deed in Vajrayana is to think Tamil.
Tamil Nonche.
Ordinary.
Yeah, ordinary. But here the Lu is Tamil.
Body?
Yeah, and they are nay in that Lu.
They live in an ordinary body?
Yeah, what's that mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're not some kind of Naga or
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
right.
They are living in a normal body. So they're not a deity or a Naga who's pretending to be a human. Okay.
How can
Isn't
you
there a rule
tell?
against Nagas even getting ordained?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
but you can't be too careful.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, next one, Alison.
Ne Ma Chungwa.
Yeah, this chungwa means kicked out. All right, so they haven't been kicked out of the monastery before. All right, do another one.
Shema in Choksu Ma Songwa.
Yeah, they didn't join the wrong side in a monastery fight or something like that. Okay, the non-dharma side. Okay, they didn't join the non-dharma side. Or it could mean mutek, some other religion. Okay, they are not Nepa.
Sick.
So this paragraph.
That's
It was
it.
one of your words, Alison.
Oh,
They are not a Nepa. They're not sick. Okay.
That was your STW.
Yeah, they don't have a virus or something like that. Okay.
oh.
You shouldn't go hang out with them in their small room if they're sick. Okay. Okay. They
They don't
Good.
they Shewa Ma Impact.
Yeah, they didn't make the Gendun Tade.
Split up, separate?
Yeah, good. They didn't cause a schism in the Sangha. They didn't split up the Sangha. Okay. Cool. You all right, Alison?
Oh yes.
Okay, and go ahead.
Gelong Leng wa po tang she japa ma yin pa ne nam so.
Yeah, shede means you're having a fight with somebody or you really don't like them. Okay. Lengua means the talker. Who's the talker? They didn't have a fight with the talker.
The person asking?
Yeah, the person who's asking for extra. Okay. All right. So there's a ceremony to ask for extra food. And the person who you're asking shouldn't be someone who doesn't like you because they will say,
No.
no extra today.
Oh.
Okay. So they should, generally, you should be on good terms with them. You shouldn't be fighting with them. Okay.
Mm.
That's the 8 qualities of the monk. You have to ask for extra food. Okay.
Geshe-la?
Yeah.
Gibson said that he's wondering if maybe there's a spelling error in that previous verse that sok-bu should be sok-pu.
It's spelled both ways. It's a damkar.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. You see it both ways. And I'm guessing the P is a little more common, but the B is very common also. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
All right, not bad. All right, here we go, Alison. Venerable Utpala is checking.
Zumpa gong suk so tak ming di shen chawa
Deshe, Jawa.
she jawa zama
Selma.
zama da lakte pang shing za wa
Sel.
zel pa
Selwar.
zelwa gi wa le za wa tang chet nie ne
Cha, Nye.
cha nie ne za wa za na zum pe lak po ki
Lakpor.
te lak po ki te dak la sa tu so.
Nice.
Seltitol.
This is very
Yay.
difficult. Tumba Gonsasul is the beginning words of all these kind of ceremonies. What's it mean? Gongsasul.
Please listen to me.
Yeah, you see it you see it a lot in the ordination ceremony, right? Oh, please, Holy One, please listen to me. Dak Ming Di.
I who am called by the
is-
name.
My name is Nick.
Mhm.
And She Jawa is a quotation mark.
Called.
My name is Nick. Now, this is a tough one, Utpala.
Yeah.
Selma, I looked it up and I finally found, look at this definition. It's an ancient word. Se chi.
Specific food?
General name for food.
Yeah, general name for food.
Oh,
okay.
general name for food.
Which
Okay.
is kind of means what you have to look for. You know, the thing you have to go look for. Okay. Like that's why you have to get a job, right? Okay. So Selma means food. And this cell means the cell in Chak cell.
Seek
Oh,
Sure.
Yeah, I'm seeking food. Okay.
okay.
But I was so confused for so long. What's Selma cell? I'm maybe I'm seeking, maybe I'm not seeking.
Geshe-la,
Yeah.
doesn't sel in modern Tibetan a different spelling mean vegetables?
Mhm.
Close. Suma. Oh yeah, you can say cell. Yeah, it does.
Just without the
You're correct. Yeah, you're correct. Cell matzel lacte. I'm looking for some food. Bang means bang shing sawa giwa le. I'm seeking what you're going to throw out. Okay. I can you give me the stuff that you don't want, right? Giwa le. And it could be sawa, it could be chawa. What's that?
Food or drink?
Yeah, it
Food
could
or
be
drink.
something to eat or something to drink. Okay. Nye, I know you have found some. and I seek some of that food. Okay. So, oh Tsumba.
Oh, Holy One.
Hi, Aaron. Oh Tsumba.
Hi, sorry.
Oh Tsumba.
Oh,
Uh,
Noble One.
Oh, one.
Yeah, oh Holy One. Slakpa Gide. That stuff that you have, Slakpa.
Leftovers.
Yeah, the leftovers, you please grant them to me. Okay.
Mm.
So, by the way, Nick, I was deciding Selwa, which usually means to grant a teaching, right?
Mm-hmm. Katso.
I just had this realization it's probably the verb, the active verb from Solwa.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like asking for and granting? Something
Yeah,
like
exactly. Isn't that cool?
that? Yeah.
All right. I never
Wow.
thought of that. Okay.
Are there like lexicons or something where you can get to the bottom of some of those things, like Tibetan?
Did you ever, well, there's a movie about a German prisoner of war in World War II who was a mountain climber. And he got caught in British India. And he was bored to death in this little jail. And he wrote a book about Tibetan word roots. And it's pretty good. He was bored and he spent 3 or 4 years writing this book. And it's pretty good. I saw it once. Maybe you guys can find it.
Yeah, we can get an input.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad. I don't know if it's Heinrich Harrier or somebody like him. Okay. All right.
What happened?
Okay, Alison, let's go. Nick is checking. Yay.
Who's going to try and find that book for us? It's not me, right?
Word,
are you on that?
Get your backpack ready, Ben. You're climbing the mountains.
I feel like it's got word all over it. I want to copy that book.
I already tried like a few months ago. I can try again. I couldn't find it.
I think it might be called Tibetan Verbal Roots or something like that. Okay.
I want that book.
Venerable Sunam, maybe you can look.
Yeah. It might be in German. Yeah.
Aisha's a good book hunter too.
Yeah. Okay, Nick, you're checking. Alison, wake up.
You.
Wake up, Alison.
Yes.
Wake
No,
up.
we already woke up.
Chen Len Chik Job Pe Jesu. You se Pang Pa In Yen Na Sa Mi Go.
Good.
Ge. Shen Tu Na Lak Ne Kam Ni Sum So Pe Ok Tu Yok Kier Ki.
Cure.
Cure. Chick there, long chok chick se ma de te pa chow.
Yeah, nice. Okay. And in these little Vinaya rituals, they always tell you how many times to say it. Okay. How many times you have to ask for the extra food? Len chik.
Oh, one time.
Once.
Yeah, you just have to, you don't have to ask 3 times. Okay. There's Vinaya rites that are called sulshikile. What's that mean? Sulshikile. Like becoming a monk or nun is sulshikile. There has to be 3 requests and 1 response. It means 4 exchanges. Okay, sulshikile. This is a 1 exchange deal. Okay, just give me some food, huh? Okay. Okay, Jason. After you make your request, okay, if that person had already stopped eating, okay, when you see Bangba in Vinaya food vows, which is what we're going to be on for a while, because food and sex are so dangerous for human beings, they can abuse food so easily, and it hurts them. It hurts many, many human beings. You'll say Bamba if they've already stopped eating. If the yul meaning the person you're asking for food, okay? Here it doesn't mean object of perception. It doesn't mean country. It means the person you're asking for the food. If they already gave up their food, who's that handsome guy behind you, Nick?
Oh.
It looks a
True.
little like you.
Come here,
Okay.
We're starting to look more and more like each other every day.
Yes, I think he heard this thing about how to get extra food. Say, Pamayana, if you gave up, if he already stopped eating, he doesn't have to eat a little bit from the food he's going to give you. Samigo, he does not have to take a bite of what he's going to give to you. Okay, what's the implication?
Otherwise,
But he often would take a bite.
Yeah, shenduna means otherwise. Shenduna means otherwise. He should pick it up. Okay, this is wrong. This is the. Okay, he should pick it up. And who $10? Come kise.
Sustenance.
A single, a bite.
Yeah, bite. It means bite.
Mm.
Portionable.
Yeah, he should take 2 or 3 bites. Who?
I guess
The giver.
the Yule.
Yeah, the giver. And it kind of indicates that he's still eating. So therefore, he's free to share his food with you. Okay? It's not like he opens up a drawer and gets a candy bar and gives it to you. It's like you're sitting next to him and you're asking for some of his food during the meal. It means he's still in the meal. Okay? Oktu means afterwards. Okay? It means below. But in verbs, it means after he takes 2 or 3 bites. Oh, kyokirgi. Kyokiru.
Huh.
He gives it to you.
Yeah. Oh no, it's yours, man.
Whoa.
It's yours.
I've never so that's a la dun particle on a
On a key. Yeah.
yeah.
You
And is
only see it in the definition of jikta. Tell me why.
the vessel and the contents.
Nada ngair zimba.
Because
Oh.
you and your stuff is.
Yeah. You hold it as you and yours. Ngair. Okay. So anyway, it means here, kyukir means, hey man, it's yours. Hi, Emily. Hi, Emily. Hi, Emily. Hi, Emily. Hi, Emily. Okay, she's so cute. Gyurki. Okay, $20 for this one. Chidder longchi. Longchi.
Whatever they like, whatever things that.
Yeah, good. $20 for word. It's so boring giving you money. Chidder longchi. Take as much as you like. Okay, take as much as you like. Che mete. What's tepa? Do you guys remember? We have yi tepa.
To direct the mind, to direct.
Yeah, here it means he hands it over, he turns it over to you. Tepa means to turn it over to somebody. Okay, he takes a bite to indicate that it's not stored food. It's part of his meal, and then he gives you the rest. Okay. Yay! That's the ritual you guys have to do if you want extra food. All right.
Sorry, Gesha, may I confirm? So this
Yeah.
ritual is that the monk asks another monk who is in the middle of his meal
Yeah.
and requests wines.
Yeah, and that monk has to be a good monk. It
Oh.
shouldn't be your lousy friend who's always eating 3 or 4 meals.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Good morning. How are you?
Hey, I'm sleepy, but good to see you.
Turkey.
No, this is called the business look. Okay. Hey, the lady told me I look good. Okay, here we go. They probably pay her to say that. Okay. Okay, Alison, your turn. And Chinzong's checking you.
Okay, thank you. Pampa dog pay tung cheni galong shenki se
Tung cheni,
jong cheni
tung.
chong
Hmm.
chong cheni Gelong Shen Ki Se Chirma Pang Xing
Chima.
Chick Ma
Chi.
Xing Chick Chikma.
Chima.
Chima
Yeah.
Chima Pang Xing Lak Po Yang Ma Chepa La Deta She Xing Tu Set Dok
Say
Wa
to.
Set Dok Wa Sam Bat Zem Xing Yu De Dong Go Pao.
Okay, good.
Oh, Pao.
Okay, what's the name of this vowel? By the way, Nick, here's another verb. They're doing it heavily in the Vinaya. Top means to attain something, right?
That's what I
Top
thought.
means to try to attain something, and probably the word for strength is related to that. You see what I mean? How strong are you to get what you want? Okay, so Pangma means he stopped already, okay? This Pangma means he stopped. He gave up eating, okay? You try to get something from a person who gave up eating already for today. They stopped eating today, okay? So you go to Gelongshen, what's that mean?
Another monk.
Yeah, and they haven't Pang Sechima. They haven't yet stopped their, I'm sorry, Sechi, I'm sorry, Sechima Pang. They did give up, they already ate their meal and they stopped for the day. They already stopped for the day. Chima means later, okay? They already gave up their meal for the rest of the day. And they don't intend to take more. Sakpoyang machepa, okay? They are finished with their meal, okay? And then knowingly, you try to get food. I would say you try to get food for them, but it might be you try to get food from them, okay? I'm thinking from maybe. So you go to them and say, give me your leftovers, but they already stopped eating. That means if they do give you leftovers, what's happening?
Afternoon, they're eating.
They are illegally
Well, it's not the
storing food.
ritual.
Oh,
They are
right.
It's
illegally
afternoon.
storing food. Okay?
Oh.
You're not allowed to store food. In fact, I think it's the next vow. Okay.
So they have to finish what they get.
They have to finish. Yeah, and then they have to get rid of it or give it away. Or normally you have to eat whatever you're given. Okay.
So they
And you're not allowed to keep leftovers. Okay. Because it takes up space on your hard drive. Okay. Oh, how much rice do I have left? How many vegetables are they getting old? Do I need to buy a refrigerator? And then you have this huge trouble of owning a kitchen and owning a refrigerator and trying to buy the groceries and things like that. Okay. Big distraction for monks. Deda sheshin to seto but some. Some means you start trying to get some food. I guess from them, but I'll check it. Okay. And when you say, hey, I know you stopped eating for today, but can you give me anything else to eat? When they didn't go, you broke the vow.
In the meaning.
When they heard those words, when they heard
When they
words,
understand the words you're using, okay? You go like this, buck, 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 buck. You didn't break the vow, even though you want food. But then if you say in their language, do you have some leftovers you can give me? As soon as they understand what you want, you broke the vow. Okay. As soon as they understand that you want some more food, you broke the vow. Okay. Got it? So you don't break the vow when you ask for the food. You break the vow 1 second later when they understand what you're asking. Okay. Got it?
But these are leftovers that they shouldn't have.
Yeah. But you're asking for it. You're saying, do you have any leftovers? And when you hit left O, and before you say verse, you broke the vow. Okay. But it's
Sorry.
not when you intend to get more food. You don't break the vow. In the Vinaya is very focused on physical and verbal. Okay, they're not so focused on intent. So it's not that you want food, it's that you asked for it and they understood what you said. Okay, did you have a question, Alison?
Yeah. So the point is that if the other monk has stolen food or not, the point is that you are not supposed to. You're not supposed to ask.
Yeah, you're not supposed to ask. Yeah.
Mm.
He may have it or he may not have it. But
Oh,
as soon as you ask him, you broke your vow.
okay.
Heavy, right? Heavy. It's again, food and sex are so dangerous for people. They take so much mind. They take so much of your mind, you know. So try to avoid it.
But what if you don't know if they already gave up eating for today?
Then it's okay. Then you're okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, number 6. And Chenzong wants more.
Do Shin Sa Wei Tung Chen Ni Zam Ki Nang Tu Ge Du Chi
Gendun,
Gendun Chi Se Sa Wei Ne De Lok Su Ge Long Xin Yan Che Du De Se So Pao.
Good. So here's the short name of the vowel, right? Du Xing Sawa. And this is and, right? Xing means and, but in some cases it means first do something and then do something else. Okay, so here it indicates 2 different times. Okay, first you do, then you sawa. And it means you're supposed to eat, traditionally you're supposed to eat with all the other monks together in the temple. Then everybody can see what you're eating. Everybody can see if you eat too much. Everybody can see if you're following the rules. But if you tell 3 or 4 of your friends and you say, come on, let's go eat outside where nobody can see us, then you break this vow. Okay, so do means you get together with some of your friends and you eat separately from the other monks. Okay, and this is one of those vows that is broken in my monastery every day. Everybody eats in their own kitchens, and this vow got lost. Okay, and there's a number of vows, many vows like that. Okay, and people don't understand why you should have them. Okay, all right. Samkin Nangdu means inside of one sam. What's that, Ben Kramer?
Border, a confine.
Yeah, inside of one monastery wall, okay, inside of one monastery group. Gendun Chi, the general community, Sangha, there's a place, Ne, where they eat their food, okay? But you go to a Dele Loksu, you go to a separate place. Other than that, this lay means other than that. You go to a separate place and you get together with 3 of your friends or more, which means 4 total, which is a legal sangha. Okay, it's a legal sangha. You get together and you say so. Okay, you eat together. So basically, you've created a division in the sangha. Okay. Now there's a second sangha group inside one monastery. Okay.
So this vow is about split.
Yeah, it's similar to a split. It's like we don't want to eat with you guys. Eating together is a very important thing for people who are in the same spiritual community. They should eat together. And it's a kind of unity. And if you say, well, I don't want to eat with the rest of you guys, then you're sort of hurting the community. Okay. Okay. All right. And nowadays, again, that you don't take a lot of meals with your other Sangha members. Okay. All right, number 7. Who we got here? Mr. Word. Can you check her?
Yes.
Tuma impa sewe
Yin par.
impa sewe
Yes. Yin.
yin
Ah,
Good.
impa sewe tuncheni yin
Nien. Nien.
nin
Ny. Nien.
nin che yo ne sangi kya ring ma shaki wa opa.
Par. After a GYI,
Shaki.
it has to be par.
Okay, shaki pa. 2. Dre chen. Kuwa shala sokpe sawa tang.
Good.
Okay, cool. Nice, not bad, not bad. Dumayimba Sawa, the name of the vow is eating. Dumayimba, what's that mean, you guys?
Wrong
At the
time.
prescribed time, at the right time.
Yeah, eating at the wrong time.
Oh.
Okay. Yin che means, che means half. So what's yin che?
Half a day.
Yeah,
Noon.
afternoon. Okay, afternoon. Yin che means noon. What's yul mean, you guys? It's an ancient verb that means time has passed. Time has passed. Okay, so ninche yul means
Afternoon.
after 12 noon. Okay, 12 noon has passed. And up until the day break, kyareng, of the next day. Okay, so starting from 12:01, okay, and going up to daybreak of the next day, you can see the lines in your hand from the sunlight until the sun comes up that much. If you eat, and then he has a short list of food, solid food. Okay, Jaichen means cooked rice. Kurwa means yo chow, any fried dough. Sha means meat. And sawa is a general word for food, okay? So if you take any kind of food after 12 o'clock and before sunrise the next day, okay? And now he's gonna cover chawas. What's that, you guys?
Drinks.
Yeah, there's also drinks that you're not allowed to have after noon, okay? Because they're too much like foods. They're like liquid foods, okay? Here's one of them. Puram.
That was another word for sugar or something.
Yeah, it's sugar cane. So if you go and have a glass of sugarcane water,
probably
which, by the way, if you want to get diarrhea in India, this is probably the number one way. Is you go to a sugar water seller on the street, and they have a big wheel, and it crushes the sugar cane, and people stop for 2 minutes and take a sugarcane water break. And then they run down the street and they leave the glass on the table. And the next person just uses it like that. They never wash them. Okay. Kam means kambu. And that means a peach. Okay. Kambu means a peach. And tarka means walnut. Okay, so and apparently there's a drink that you make with peaches and walnuts.
Wow,
It's like walnut milk used with peaches. Okay,
that's delightful.
you can
Anatol's probably
say
making one right
a
now.
smoothie, right?
Yeah.
A thick smoothie. It has to be a thick smoothie. Okay, so the same thing applies to drinks, and the same thing applies to syrupy things or thick liquids like sho. What's sho?
Yogurt.
Yeah, sho tuk, like a yogurt dish. Durung ki deguam. I don't know. Oh, durung means we're gonna get it later today, I think, but it means you can take it at the proper time. but it's not the proper time. It's a legal monk food, but it's the wrong time of day. Okay, so durung means, as far as time of day, it would, if you drank it before noon, you would be legal. Durung means it's legal to take it. And daegu means very thick syrups, thick liquids, okay? Tungurungwa, anything that's appropriate to drink, okay? What's senden mean word?
Like that, like of that measurement of that same.
Yeah, this means senyi dandemba. It's got all the required characteristics for a legal drink or food, okay? And you douche it that way.
Conceive of it that way.
Yeah, this douche is important, right? It's one of the 5 heaps. And here's a good example of it, okay? You are conceiving of the food as legal before noon, okay? You are conceiving it as correctly food which has its proper time, and then you eat it at the wrong time, okay? You either eat it or drink it at the wrong time. You're aware that you're not supposed to have it afternoon, but you still go ahead and take it afternoon, okay? All right.
So my teacher told me a famous story once about being
Yeah,
served
it's a
food
funny
that was put in a blender for him. Does this call this into question?
Yeah, it does call it into question.
Okay.
Okay. But it was a funny, I only spent about 24 hours there as a monk, and I learned so much. Okay, so gang, are you awake?
I am awake.
Okay, I like your background. Let's go. Here's a big one. This is a big one.
Sok jok chok pei tung cheni.
Song jok chuk pei.
Song jok chok pei tung cheni. Mam nam pa shi.
Men nam pa shipo.
Men nam pa shipo. Kang yang rukwa ni tang. Tung so de pa.
De pa.
So de pa. So rang chik. Long
Ki.
no ki. Rang ki. Long chop pe tu. Zem ve.
Cham le.
De ki pa tu. Sok jok che pa so pao.
Sư pao.
Okay.
So pao.
Nice. Okay, here we go. This is a very big vow. This is a very famous vow. What do you guys guess? Sok jok?
To hoard, to get to
Yeah, to keep
store.
food in your house.
Yeah.
To keep food in your house. Okay. Sok jok means to store food in your house. Okay. So this is called the vow against storing food. Okay. Then we are talking about one of the 4 kinds of men. What's that mean?
For medicines.
Treatment.
Yeah, in the Vinaya, in this context, it means sustenance. Okay, it doesn't mean medicine. Okay, so one of the 4 kinds of sustenance. Okay, one of the 4 kinds of food, really. And we had this list before. I'm gonna go show it to you again. Let me see here.
Wasn't it like stuff you can take your whole life, stuff you can take for like one day?
Yeah. Here's the 4 sustenances from February 2021. Turungi men means it's okay to eat probably before noon, okay? And then Tunsu Turungi men, it's okay to eat for a longer period of time. And this might start talking about different kinds of medicine that you take later in the day. Shakdunmen means you're allowed to keep it. You're allowed to store certain things for 7 days, like salt or pepper or, ketchup and stuff like that. And then there's even things that you're allowed to keep your whole life. Okay, and that's like medicines that you don't take very often. So you're allowed to store them even for the whole rest of your life. It might be something you might need later. Okay, so there's a half-day limit, a time period limit, a 1-week limit, and a lifetime limit. Okay, it depends on the food. Okay, all right. Kanyarawani. So if it's any one of the 4 kinds of food, okay, but the tunsa is depa. It's like tunduk. It's like tunduk.
The session has
Time is passed.
Yeah, the measure of the period has already passed. The expiration date has gone off. Okay, and it's gone past depa. That some here means also the line, the timeline when you're allowed to use it. Okay, the time limit has gone by. Okay, padu. And if you keep food longer than that, sokchok chepa, and if you eat it, so it looks like you have to eat it to break the vow. Okay, if you use it, you break the vow, according to this one. Okay. Okay, keep going, Alison. And I think Sugan wants to keep checking you, he said.
So this is more about eating it and not storing it.
Well, I have to say, he threw in that eat at the end, but I don't think it's necessary to eat it. But that's what he defined it that way. When you finally eat it, you broke that vow. Okay.
When you store it, do you break the vow?
I think you do, but he added the word eat.
Oh.
So we'll have to check, okay?
We're out of time,
This
guys.
is a different vow, right? I mean,
Yeah.
maybe this is one of the lesser vows, and so this one is about
It might be.
eat it.
Let's check it, okay? I know that the sokjok is very famous. Maybe the word chupa is making the difference here, Utpala.
Yeah, you enjoy it.
You use it.
You partake of it.
So this vow is called using what you stored.
Uh-huh.
And maybe there's another one called storing. We'll check it. What is today? Let's go check. Sokjok. No, that's the first sokjok vow. It's the only sokjok vow. Okay. Oh, oh, that's a 1-day vow. Oh no.
Eat, it has to eat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I forget. This is probably the Getsos vows. Okay.
Mm.
All right. Oh, here it is, Utpala. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay. This is the one against storing. And the one we just did was the one against using what you stored. How's that?
Cool.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you guys in 5 minutes.
Well, we have to switch meetings now, I guess.
Oh, we're gonna switch meetings. Okay. I'll see you at 4 o'clock.
Yeah. And everybody else, if you want to come to yoga today, we have a really nice class with Jacqueline at 9:15 to 10:30. So don't miss yoga. Come back to this link on Time for Yoga.
V's mom did pass away last night. So if you guys want to send her a note or something, okay. All right.
Thank you, Ursula.